Well, ladies and gents, she isn't finished, but she is running. The motor runs. So in the end we went for this motor. This is the one that had the integrated controller. It's pants, people. So yeah, this didn't work, kept throwing error code 6 or various different things. I was going to use this motor on a Carrera build that I had. This is basically a generic 9C clone with a internal controller. Bit disappointed it wasn't anything a bit beefier than that, but we can still put 6,000 watts through this peak, and if it blows up I don't care, because I have about 3 or 4 stators that would fit it, to be honest. So yeah, I will be getting a bigger motor whenever it turns up. It's going to be a while. Got a QS205 coming for it, and yeah, so we've got the big old battery in here. We've got that really high-tech battery system, because the little pin has been misplaced for it. I've got to make another one in a minute. There's our big battery, a bit muddy, it's been moved around a bit, needs a good old clean, but none of that's inside it though, so that's all good. It has had a new trip switch because the one that was on it was a bit broken, due to transit handling, not anything else. And yeah, that battery is all good. As is the motor. Motor's good as well. Custom made swing arm, for those of you who haven't seen the video. This is a custom made swing arm, welded out of this box section, 3mm thick wall thickness. It's currently painted black with what is basically line marking paint, I think, but it's going to rust a little bit and go through, so we're going to deliberately do that. And it's going to be like a rat rod sort of bike. We're going to have, like, you know, a bit of a Mad Max theme with this when it's been sitting for a little while. But yeah, it's got the zoom brakes on it. Bit of mud on here. This has just been laid over. That's why it's so muddy, and it's quite been. I have ridden it a little bit in the mud as well. Yeah, the zoom brakes. These Suntour forks are not staying. Definitely not. They're doing what Suntours do best, and that is leak grease out of them. Despite the fact there's grease in there, they do nothing. Need to make a box for our controller under here as well, because the one that was with this frame has been lost due to the house move, annoyingly, and the other frame as well, so that's handy. Don't think they're available to buy separately, so I'll have to make one. No big deal though. We do need to hook up a chain and also put a longer bottom bracket in here. Had to make the case wider for the battery, and therefore our crank arm is going to hit on our case. As you can see, she's a bit wobbly, so I'm going to have to weld 2 bottom brackets together. I mean, they're really just working as a footrest at that point, if we're totally honest, and to make it look like an e-bike. But apart from that, yeah. And excuse the really dodgy weld there, because we welded MIG welding with no argon. No CO2 rather, just argon. And that's basically what it comes out like, no matter what you do with the wire speed. I can make a separate video of that if someone wants to see what happens if you try a MIG weld with just argon. I'll make a video on that. And yeah, so that's the electric bike. As you can see, the side of the battery holder is made out of a HP computer case. So yeah, the fast-ish electric bike, custom built electric bike, DIY electric bike, whatever you want to call it, with the 1000 watt hub motor that's doing, well, 6 times the duty. But you know, yeah, so this custom build of an e-bike is, you know, starting to take shape. Bit of fun, needs some better handlebars, better stem, better headset, a couple of cable management bits welding on the bottom of the swing arm. But yeah, apart from that, we're getting there. So, you know, had to swap all that controller out of here, cut all the wires, run all the cables through. That took a little bit of my time up, I will say that much. Yeah, right, thank you for watching.